Hey, this is Jared again, and this time it's a manga update for May. Not much came out this month, but just gonna show you anyways. So the first thing I got is Gear Omnibus Volume 5, and I actually really enjoyed this one. Um, us- Lately the Gear series is just, I don't know, I don't really enjoy it that much. I always heard great things about it, so I decided to start reading it, and then I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. But this volume, the story is actually starting to get pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm actually waiting for the next one. Can't wait. Hopefully that one's still good. I hear the series gets a little bad after a while. I don't know. I hope not. Next is Terraformers Volume 6. This series I still enjoy a lot. A lot of people said that, they don't enjoy it, that the story kind of goes downhill, but I don't think so. I think it's still great. And I like the different characters and all their different abilities. It's cool to see, like, what their species is and stuff like that. And the only thing I don't know is where the story is going. I mean, it's interesting, but I have no idea where this is going. uh, I'm not saying that the plot is like bad or anything. It's good. I don't know the end game. Basically, usually in a manga I can kind of guess how it's gonna end, but in this one, I don't know. And I guess that's part of the fun of it. So yeah, enjoy that. Then we've got Pokemon Adventures Emerald. It's Pokemon Adventures Volume 28, the second to last Emerald volume. And then, yeah, so the next volume is 29, which is the last Emerald, and then volume 30 is Diamond and Pearl, volume 1. So, the gap's almost complete, and then I can start reading Black and White, because I've held off from reading that because I wanted to finish the other Pokemon Adventures chapters. And this one, it's alright. I don't really care about the Emerald character, but I'm glad Ruby and Sapphire are back in it, so that's cool. And it's a great series. Like I've said before, like, don't think, oh, it's Pokemon, so it's way too childish or whatever. No, it's good. Um, Older people can really enjoy it too. So, yeah. Next is A Certain Magical Index Volume 1. Now, this series was originally an anime, and then it got a spin-off manga called A Certain Scientific Railgun, which kind of became more popular, actually, than the main series. And eventually they released a manga version of Index. Now, I read Railgun, I'm reading it, and I really enjoy it a lot. This is okay. I think it's because it's based off of something else, an anime. Well, technically it was what is it called? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. The novels. Oh man, I can't remember. But yeah, it was a novel first, then an anime, and now it's a manga. And I think because it's based off of it, that it's just not as well written. Like, they try to fit things in here that they expect you to already know. Like, when I read Railgun, it kind of explained things really well. In this, everything feels kind of rushed. Like, if you didn't read Railgun first, you're gonna be like, wait, what's going on with this? Um, so that's kind of off-putting. If you read Railgun, then yeah, go ahead and get this, because it's not bad. I already know the world and the characters, well, at least the main character, and so I'm not too confused or anything like that. But if you haven't read Railgun, then I don't think you should read this first. Even though this came out first, you probably shouldn't. If you really want to start at the beginning of this series, then maybe watch the anime first, and then read Railgun. But yeah, I wouldn't start with this. It just feels so rushed. So much happens in the first chapter, and I don't know. It's not very good at explaining, but the artwork's nice, and the story is interesting so far. The main character in this is just a side character in Railgun, so it's nice to actually learn more about him. But I don't know. Hopefully they do better jobs as the series goes on. I don't know. I guess maybe already having a source material, the creators just feel like, oh, we can kind of just hurry up and put down what was already shown in something else. Because I guess original authors, like, they try to develop things as they go along, so they try to explain as much as they can, but since they already have everything explained before, they just try to fit it all in right away. So, I don't know. Like, it's not bad, like I said, it's just, I would only read it if you already read Railgun. So, alright. Next is Orochimaru Crowneck. This is another one that's connected to a different series, which is just Orochimaru. The story about the brother and sisters who start to bond over anime and stuff like that. You should know it. It's actually a really popular series. Anyways, like Scientific Index, whatever, Magical Index and Scientific Railgun, this was originally a novel, and then they made it into an anime, and now they're making it into a manga, and that manga actually wasn't too bad. I haven't seen the anime, and I haven't read the novel, so I don't know if the manga was rushed or felt forced. It did an okay job to me, so I can't really say if it holds true to the anime or whatever. But it was only 4 or 5 volumes, and then they just stopped. And the story wasn't completed, so it really bothered me. But now they're continuing the story with this, where Crowneck is the main character, and the sister goes away to study abroad or something like that. I don't know if that actually happened in the novels and the anime or not. I'm guessing it did, so Crowneck now the main character, I guess. I don't know. Maybe she was more popular than the sister. But, yeah, so far it's good. It's from the same maker as the first Orochimaru manga series, so it doesn't feel any different. It feels like it's just the next chapter in the manga. So, yeah, and honestly, I like this character a lot more than the sister. I always thought the sister was kind of mean, I'm not a real big Tsundere fan. Light Tsundere is okay, but, yeah, for the most part, I just find those kind of characters really mean and annoying, and I don't think they're cute, Unless they're very light Tsundere, like the girl from Lucky Star. Like, she's a perfect example to me. Next is Panty Stocking with Garter Belt manga, and I guess that's kind of a theme this month, is mangas that are not original. They're based off of different source material. Panty Stocking is an anime that I really love. It's, I don't know, it's very different. It's very kind of vulgar. It's kind of like combining Ren and Stimpy and Powerpuff Girls, pretty much. And it likes to poke fun at other animes, so it's kind of like South Park as well. So if you kind of like those kind of things, then you should probably enjoy this. But if that kind of comedy is like not for you, then it's okay if you don't want to read this. This is basically, it's not a retelling of the anime, it's just short stories, like episodes pretty much like that. Each chapter is its own little thing, and it stays true to the anime. It plays out just how you think an episode would. So it was really good. I'm guessing it's only just this one volume, so this is it. So yeah, if you like the anime a lot, then definitely get this. If you weren't that big of a fan of the anime, then there's no point in getting this, because you probably won't like it. And if you haven't seen the anime, then you could get it, but I would highly recommend watching the anime first and then getting this. So, yeah. Next is Blood Lad, Volume 6. I really like these volumes, these English volumes, because they put 2 of the Japanese volumes together into one, so you get more. I guess the only downside is you have to wait a little longer, because, before I read this, I had to go back to Volume 5 and be like, ooh, how did it end again? Because I couldn't remember. But yeah, I really like this series a lot. Some people don't like the way it turned out. Like, some people liked the first volume, but didn't like it after because it kind of became a fighting shonen manga. While others didn't like the comedy and then like it now that it is a fighting manga. I like both sides of it. I loved the comedy and I loved the action in it. So yeah, it wasn't a problem to me that it became different. And it's still funny. It's still a comedy. But yeah, so overall, I really like it. And I would recommend it and would hope you pick it up. Next is, no matter how I look at it, it's your guys' fault I'm not popular, or how everyone else knows it, Watamote, which they really should have just called it that. You know, I've said before, Oremo is actually short for I can't believe my sister is this cute or whatever like that. That's the full title, and then they just shortened it. That's really what they should have done with this. But anyways, I love this girl, Tomoko. I love reading about her life. And I love how she realizes real life isn't like the animes. And, you know, it's really funny. And I feel bad when things don't go right for her. But at the same time, you don't really feel too bad because sometimes she kind of deserves it. She's not the nicest person. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy it a lot. It does a great job at showing a main character, a girl, not be all perfect and like the ideal girlfriend type of girl, you know? Like, this girl is realistic, and it's not afraid to show like down points of her and stuff like that. So it's refreshing. So yeah, I really enjoy it a lot and can't wait for the next volume. Next is Ganz Volume 35. I've said before, Ganz is one of my favorite series of all time. I love it a lot, and there's only 2 more volumes after this, and the English release is completed. And then I'll go back and reread the series once that happens. So yeah, not much to say really, just go pick it up. I really like it. That is if you're not squeamish, you know. If you could handle intense stuff like Berserk, then yeah, definitely go get it. But if you have a really light heart or whatever like that, then don't read it, you know. If you can handle a TV show like Game of Thrones, then yeah, go ahead and read it. I guess that's basically the right way of thinking about it. That's all for May. I haven't made a video in a while, so I actually have all the ones for June as well. I'll probably make a video for that like right now. So look forward to that too. Okay.